who's better, Ice Spice or Nicki Minaj? These women are both beautiful. Quit comparing them. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little girl talk, how to level up mentally / life lessons that I wish I knew sooner. So without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So number one is people's opinions of you do not matter. Let me go ahead and say that again, y'all. People's opinions of you do not matter. For example, I have been wanting to start a YouTube channel for years now, y'all, but I've just been so scared. They're gonna basically judge me and be like, oh my God, look at her, like she's so lame. She doesn't even have any followers. At the end of the day, who cares what they think? Because you have to start from somewhere. You have to start from scratch, and you have to be okay with being embarrassed, with people talking about you. Who cares what these people think? They're nobodies. You want to be somebody, and they see that, which is why they're intimidated, which is why they judge. But honestly, if we're being real here, a lot of people are actually really nice people. I think that because of sometimes we have anxiety and we're in our head and we think that a lot of people are going to be like super mean, but most people are super nice and understanding. Then there's people you have to watch out for. But like I said, a lot of people actually understand where you're going and they look up to you. So just do the thing, y'all. Just do the thing. Don't care what people are saying, because if you don't start because of what people are saying, you just won't do it, and then you're going to regret it, and then you're going to spend the rest of your life wondering, what if I did the thing? And who wants to do that? Who wants to look back and be like, what if I did it? Do it now. Do it while you're young. Do it while you have energy. Just do it, y'all. Just do it. Also, another thing, I didn't want to go to college. I know a lot of people decided to go to college after high school. I was not one of those people because I just knew that it just wasn't for me. You know what I mean? And I had a lot of people saying, no, you should do this. No, you should do that. You should go to college, because that's what everybody's taught. You graduate and you go to college. But now the way that things are nowadays, you can be successful without college. So that's not bashing people that go to college, but don't let anybody tell you that you won't be successful if you don't go. You know what I mean? I never would have experienced a lot of the things that I am experiencing now if I would have went to college. Now, knowing me, I still would have found a way to be successful if I did go to college, because your girl was smart. I was just lazy. I was very lazy, but I was smart. So again, that leads me to say, trust the decisions that you make are the best decisions for you, because you cannot listen to what everybody is saying. God has a purpose for you, and you have to listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you, don't do this, go left, go up, turn here, you know, listen to it, because it's right. This is your destiny, and do not play with your destiny. If you want to do something, y'all, go do it. Haters are gonna hate. Let them hate. You can do it, girl. You can do it. I'm here to tell you that you do not need to listen to those people that do not believe in you. You believe in you, and that's all that matters. Sometimes that's all you need, is for you to believe in you. How do you expect anybody else to believe in you if you don't believe in you? So believe in you. Did that make sense? Number two, and this is something that I struggled with for a long time. Do not compare yourself, y'all. Do not compare yourself. I remember I used to be watching these makeup tutorials when I was in middle school, and the girls would be doing the little lip, they would be putting on their like lipstick or whatever. And I remember I used to try to put on the same lipstick, but I'm like, something looks different. And I'm like, it's my lips. Like, my lips are huge. So that's why it's not coming out the same way her lipstick came out. But now it's like, I absolutely love my lips. You know what I mean? It's like I started not to love my own self because I was comparing myself to how somebody else looked. Somebody else can look one way and be absolutely gorgeous, and you can look a whole different way and still be absolutely gorgeous. That's another thing I hate about this society. People are always comparing other people. They be like, who's better, Ice Spice or Nicki Minaj? These women are both beautiful. Quit comparing them. They both have different traits that make them who they are, that make them unique. You have different traits that make you who you are, that make you unique. So quit comparing each other. If we all look the same, that would be kind of boring. I'm just saying, like, literally, we all have different skin complexions, different features, different hair types. And I think that is amazing. But what happens is we look at each other and we compare and we contrast, and we think that just because somebody has something that we don't, that we're less than. And let me tell you, you are not less than. You are more than enough. You are exactly what the world needs. You are beautiful, so stop comparing. We are all beautiful, y'all. Number 3, you are stronger than you think you are. Like, for example, there have been days where I definitely thought I was not gonna make it as an entrepreneur. Like, I had just felt like I was just being thrown to the wolves and I had to find a way to make it. But every single time I end up making ends meet. Every single time I end up like coming through. I end up having abundance, more than enough. Because when I'm comfortable, I don't think of ways to improve and get more money and do this or do that. But when I'm thrown in a situation where it's like I have to fight, I have to do this, then it's like, okay, I'm spending all my time doing this. I'm like doing better than my best. I'm fighting. You know what I mean? You are stronger than you think you are. You just have to apply yourself. And one of the biggest pieces of advice I feel like I have is on your hardest days, when you feel like you just can't do it anymore and you feel like you just want to give up, there's no way you're getting out of bed, like it's just a no-go, do it anyway. Like the days that I felt like I just could not do something and I got up and did it anyway, those are the days that you realize like, dang, like I'm kind of tough. You know what I mean? Like I can do this. I can do anything that I put my mind through. Because there have been days where I've definitely felt like, oh no, this is a sit in bed day. Sit in bed all day. You know what I mean? And I got up anyway and I did the thing. And at the end of the day, when I went and laid my head down, I felt accomplished. I felt more accomplished than I felt on the days where I feel amazing, because those days that you push through, somehow those are the best days, because you just realize that you're made of more than what you thought you were. You know what I mean? So yeah, you are strong, girl. You are strong. Okay, so number 4 is change is inevitable. So get used to it. So I definitely like to live my life by this. Honestly, I feel like I got in a routine where I wanted things to always stay the same. You know what I mean? Because when things are the same and I know what's gonna happen, it gives me less anxiety. Because at the end of the day, anxiety is not knowing what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So when things change, I notice an ongoing pattern of me feeling down, of me feeling depressed. And I recently noticed it's because things around me are changing. Like I moved into a new apartment, I started a new business venture, a family member died. And it's like every time something happens, it's almost like it changes a piece of me. And now I feel like a new person. Not only is my surroundings changing, but I'm changing. The smallest thing could happen and it will change you as a person. And so I would get so down every time something changed, because it's like I didn't know I just would feel like I wouldn't know what was next. But you know what it was? The one thing that would help me when it comes to feeling down because of change is just doing things that are like so simple. Like every single day I would get up at the same time, brush my teeth, wash my face, go and shower, do a whole routine, cook breakfast, work out, and then do my whole day by routine. And I would do those things every single day. And slowly I would start to feel better, because it's like creating that routine for yourself gives you a sense of stability. And slowly it started to feel like things weren't changing anymore. And specifically, I started feeling like that when I moved into my new apartment, because it was like, it didn't feel like home yet. It was like I was waking up every day and I didn't really know where I was. Like I knew where I was, but like I said, it didn't feel like home. So when I started creating that routine, it slowly started feeling more like home. So yeah, I definitely suggest doing that if you're a person that struggles with change. And the next one, which is number 5, is lower your expectations of people, because simply nobody is perfect. Again, lower your expectations of people, because nobody is perfect. Now, I don't mean lower your standards like all the way down, like you just have no standards, you know what I mean? Because you should still have standards, but lower your expectations, simply because you don't want people to have all these high expectations of you. Just think it that way. Because even though you may very well be a good person, you are not perfect. You are going to make mistakes. It's inevitable. We are humans. We do things that we think are right at the time, but other people may not agree with. And so at the end of the day, I feel like you kind of have to show people the same grace that you will want to be given to yourself. I just like to remind myself, or at least I like to think, that at the end of the day, people are doing the best that they can. Sometimes we simply want people to be somebody that they honestly aren't capable of being in the first place. Another thing is, sometimes you have to learn how to put people in certain places. Like, you know, one friend may be super funny, but they aren't very personable. They don't really open up about a lot of emotions, but you love to talk about emotions, but you also like people that are funny. So you probably don't talk to this friend about being, emotionally, emotions and stuff like that, but you crack jokes with her all the time. Meanwhile, you have the friend over here, she's not funny, but y'all can have meaningful conversations. So that's why it's important to have multiple people that can give you multiple things in life, and you can grab from each person, because one person can't be everything, because that would make them perfect. And nobody's perfect at the end of the day. Somebody is gonna fall short of something. Even me, I'm gonna fall short of something that somebody needs from me. I'm not gonna have it all. So like I said, just show people grace. But again, that is to say that I definitely think that you should have standards. If somebody is doing something that honestly is making you uncomfortable, and you know in your soul, like, this is not right, this is not okay, and this is not good for my life, definitely tell them that you don't really want them in your life anymore. And then it is definitely okay to not have them in your life or cut them out of your life. But I'm just saying, for people that feel like they have to judge everybody, and if somebody didn't do this on time, or my friend hasn't called me in a month, you never know what people are going through. You know what I mean? So just don't be so judgmental of people. Give people grace and show them mercy, the same mercy that you would want shown to you. You never know what people are going through. You never know what they had going on. They could have been going through a depression. They could have had a lot going on with a sickness in their family. You just never know. So just try to be nice to people. That's all I'm saying. Okay, y'all, so that wraps this video up. Thank you so much for listening to my little TED Talk, or my little girl talk. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, because again, it really helps me out in the algorithm. It helps my video get shown to more people. And again, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all go out and y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. Bye.